Welcome to Field of Fork. I'm Abby J. And spring is in the air. We have St. Patty's Day. We have lots of different things to celebrate this month. And the weather is getting warmer. And we're going to talk about what's in season. We have carrots and the English peas. And I'm going to do a traditional dish, which is called a shepherd's pie, or you may call it a cottage pie. It depends, and there is a difference here. The shepherd's pie originally started back in Ireland and Britain, and it was made with lamb, and the shepherds tended their farms with sheep, and they did not waste anything, so they made this pie with lamb. The cottage pie, however, is made with beef. I don't care how you make it, it's a comforting dish, so let's get started. I've already sauteed my beef, and I love beef. I'm not a big lamb fan, so I make mine with beef, and I've got onions and garlic in here, and I've already got this done. What we're gonna do is turn this up, and I'm gonna add the carrots and the peas. And this is, like I said, a very comforting dish. You can make it ahead of time. We just wanna get this all incorporated. Now that the veggies are softened, we wanna add some bone broth. I really love using bone broth because it really intensifies those flavors. It'll make it much richer in flavor. And then we want to add some Italian seasoning. And what we're going to do is take this dish and put this in the plate like so. Get all these wonderful, delicious veggies in this dish. We're going to take this, and I'm going to show you how to finish this dish. I want to put a little bit of my hot sauce in here just to give it that flavor. We're going to elevate those flavors even more. I use my hot sauce on everything. Salads, potatoes. It just is a way to enhance flavor without having to buy a lot of ingredients. And so the next thing I want to do, you can get these instant potatoes in your meat counter at Ingles. I want to add some Parmesan cheese and some Italian cheese. This way, again, you're elevating flavors. We want to stir this up like so. And we're just going to spoon this out. And we're going to put this in the oven at 350. And I'm going to come back and show you what this looks like. It's going to be a great dish. You can enjoy this with your family, and it takes about 25 minutes to cook. We'll be right back. And we're back, and this beautiful cottage pie is out of the oven, and we have plated it, and those peas and carrots have come to life. That is what's in season, and we'll be back with our next guest, Ashley York.
It's time to discover the convenience and time savings of contact-free pickup with Ingles Curbside. Just visit shop.ingles-markets.com or download the app. And your Ingles personal shopper gets to work with specialized training on how to select the freshest items for a pre-scheduled pickup. They'll even text you with updates. You pull up to a designated space and your personal shopper delivers your items right to your vehicle. Fresh, fast, and affordable. It's all in the bag. Ingles. Low prices. Love the savings.
Welcome back to Field of Fork, and all I can say is wow, because my next guest is Ashley York. She's the Director of Women of Worth. Welcome, Ashley.
Thank you so much for having me, Abby J.
I am so thrilled to have you because I chaired casino night 2 years ago, and our mission was to find a recovery program for women in need, women that are distressed, drug problems, and we found that place. Let's tell the story, Ashley.
Yes, I would absolutely love to. So like she said, I'm Ashley York, and first of all, I want to say thank you so much for having me, but also thank you for all the parts that you played to make sure that this happened, because it was really like a big puzzle being put together, and without your piece, we wouldn't have that piece of property that we have now. And when I think about the center itself, we will be able to house 12 women. You look at an apple, you cook, so I'm sure you work with apples all the time, so you'll get this. In an apple, we know how many seeds are in there, but you don't know how many apples are in those seeds. So we can have 12 women, but just think about all the changes that they're going to be able to make because of the pieces that you put together.
Well, I just want to say this. Robbie Freeman is a client of mine, a friend, really great friend. He's part of our Black Hawk family. He's been here many times. We've known him for years. And we were talking about how he could give back. And I told him what the mission was. And he had personal reasons for helping you, Ashley. His personal reason was his wife and what she endured. It was important to Robbie to carry on this mission and make a difference. And he had this property. He had bought the property. He did not know what to do with it. And me, of course, I wanted to collaborate with you, make sure I could put together the missing pieces, and we did. And what a reduction he gave in price for you to make that work. And now you've got the building, you've got a thrift store. He was here this week and wanted to know the progress, and I told him that it is unbelievable. He could not believe the way the building looked.
It has turned into such a beautiful place. I'm so excited to be able to bring women because a lot of times when they're in this situation, they haven't been able to have a home. No kind of home, maybe even slept in tents or under bridges. That's just the depravity of dealing with addiction. And so I can already see, because I know how I would feel if I was going in there. I'm also a person in long-term recovery. That's why this mission is important to me. But even walking in those front doors with all the pretty paint, the pretty floors, they're going to feel like they're walking into a castle.
And you make that part come true. Ashley, your heart is where it needs to be. The progress, your passion. It's your passion. It's anybody's passion to do the right thing, and you've done the right thing with this mission. And I know Robbie's very proud of you. He loved the building. Like I said, he couldn't believe it. It was the same building.
I can't either because it was like a shell of a cabin, which is really cool because I love cabins. But the work that has been done, it's completely white with trimmed out black and a really nice porch where they can sit on and have classes. They don't have to stay inside, so they get to get out and get fresh air. And like I said, it's got a huge kitchen that we added onto it. Again, you like to cook, so you'll like that a lot. Can't wait to show it to you in person. But it's a huge kitchen. They can have fellowship in there. They can eat together. A lot of times we take things for granted, like sitting down with our families and being able to have dinner. But these ladies are going to get to experience sitting down and having a meal together, and that is so instrumental in their healing.
Well, the other part, too, is that there wasn't a women's center. There was not a place for women to go. If they were in a crisis, there was not a place. So our mission did come true 2 years ago. The Rotary Club of Clayton, I was chairing this casino night. We raised so many funds, and I won the $10,000 and gave $5,000 to help this program. And I'm so thrilled. My heart's full that we could make this work out.
I just can't say thank you enough to everybody that played such a big part. The Mr. Freeman, you, and the Rotary, and everybody else who played such a big role in this. But I can tell you that our community is going to be a different place because when we help women get better and get free from addiction, we're changing generations.
Yeah, our whole community gets better.
Yes.
We get better by sharing a meal, being at the table, and hearing all these stories, Ashley.
Yes.
And that's what this show's all about, is bringing all this together.
Yes.
Community, table, seasonal food. It's all good because we're all on the same mission as you are.
Yes, and we're all together, and that's the great part about it. We get to do this work together to help people that are in our communities because a lot of times we don't notice the people that suffer. And, if you go to the school, you see lots of kids that, they have parents, but a lot of times their parents are sick, so we're able to give a child back their mom. And
thank you, Ashley, for coming on and sharing that story. And also, remember, clean out your closets and tell us, where can they find you if they want to donate?
Our address is 5989 Highway 441 North in Lakemont. Also, if you would like, you can call me anytime at 478-230-4036.
Okay, let's get spring cleaning done, okay?
Yes.
We'll be right back with our next guest, Ingles celebrity chef, Dallas McCade.
Did you know Ingles only sells USDA choice and prime cuts of meat? Maybe it's time to reward yourself. Our butchers cut all our meat fresh in the store every day. Grass-fed, organic, you name it. Not only that, we'll even cut it to order just the way you like it. And we grind meat fresh in the store multiple times a day. It's all in the bag. That's the best meat in town for the best folks in town. Ingles, low prices, love the savings.
Welcome back to Field of Fork. We have our Ingles celebrity chef, Dallas McCade.
I just love it. I love coming and being on the show with you. So much fun.
You're so much fun to listen to on 101.5.
Thank you
I
so
was on
much.
there earlier today just to see how Dallas was sounding, you know, how she does so much. You do so much. How do you do it? And I said, when she got here, I said, how do you do it?
I don't know. I just find the time, you know, it's me, the animals, work. It's kind of in that order. It's me, animals, work, husband. And
But you get up at 3 a.m.
I do. I get up at 3 o'clock in the morning. Thank God my husband feeds the horses in the morning. And then I have afternoon duty. And then when I get home, then I take care of all the dogs. And
But y'all are so much fun on the radio station. They make it fun. They get people engaged. Like today, what is one thing that you don't like happening in your business? And I said, I've got to get this on air. And I don't like fly fishermen coming in my farmhouse.
Don't wear your muddy boots.
You know you're gonna be in trouble with me.
Exactly. And you don't want to get on Abby Jane's bad side. So,
But
there
you
go.
do make it fun, and that's what I
We
love.
have such a good time.
Yeah.
We just, and we just talk about real life.
You do.
That's what we do. We talk about stuff that goes on in real life every single day.
Yeah, and that's
So-
why people are engaged to your radio station.
Yeah, we love
because
our listeners are the best.
They
They're
are.
so much fun.
Well, today we're talking about spring. Spring is in the air. We're transitioning from winter
Yes.
to spring.
Thank
and
goodness.
We've done this little shepherd's pie right here, and what are you doing for us?
So this is a Brussels sprout salad that will pair so nicely with that. And it is so easy. It is so just simple ingredients.
It looks like cabbage. What did you do to it?
I mean, look, they are little cabbages, you know? And a lot of people they go, oh, Brussels sprouts. Y'all, Brussels sprouts are so good if you fix them the right way.
Absolutely.
But for this salad, you can slice them very thin, which is always good. But what I do, and if you've got one, this is the way to go. Put it in the food processor. I take the ends, slice off the ends on both ends, and I throw them in the food processor. And then I don't turn it on and let it run. I just pulse.
right.
Like probably,
you just need it a little coarse.
Yes,
and
it's
that's
about
it.
6 or 8 times, and then you get this. It's almost like finely shredded Brussels sprouts, and that's it. I mean, it's so easy, but it makes it so much better.
Well, you do so many vegan recipes that are good for you.
Yes.
And if you're trying to get in shape this spring and, get out before summer.
Yes.
You want to
Looking
look
good.
Yeah, exactly. This is the way to eat.
Yeah, absolutely. So, as I said, it is a simple salad. And I'm one of those girls, I measure with my heart, not my hands. So it's oranges, and you can do freshly sliced oranges. I love mandarin.
Those look beautiful.
I love mandarin oranges.
Yeah.
So I normally put mandarin in mine.
I think they have more flavor too.
I think they do too. I think so
Yeah.
too. Dried cranberries, craisins, whatever you prefer.
Crazies.
Yeah. Such a-
Crazy craisins.
And then slivered almonds. And like I said, measure with your heart, whatever.
It just
How
looks
much
so
you like.
beautiful.
It
The-
is
the
so
colors
beautiful,
are-
and it's so good. And then you just kind of mix all that up, get that going, and this is the star of the show right here. This is a apple cider honey vinaigrette. And it is so stinking good.
So you got all the acid.
You got a
the
little acid.
lemon.
And then you got the honey, and it has olive oil in it.
No
which-
lemon?
No lemon. No.
Oh, I thought
No
I
lemon.
saw lemon
No.
here.
No lemon. But it is so good on this salad.
You know,
And
you
just-
have lemon with everything.
Yeah.
But I can't wait to try it.
Yeah, you just pour it over the salad as much as you want, little as you want. You know, and if you don't want to, if you don't want to cover the entire salad with dressing and everybody wants a single serving, whatever you want to do. But this is such a good combo. Like I said, you just get it all mixed up in there. Got the oranges, the cranberries mixed with the Brussels sprouts and the almonds. Gives you a little crunch. So good. Hope
Yeah.
you enjoy.
That looks amazing, and I know it's going to be delicious. You can eat this, alone. You don't even have to pair it
Right.
with
Oh,
anything. It
absolutely.
looks,
Yeah.
It looks so vibrant, especially for spring.
Yes.
And don't forget to pick up your Ingles Table magazine. We are all featured in there.
Yes, and
with,
this is like one of the best cookbooks ever.
and with a tutorial.
Yes.
Ingles-markets.com. Every deli at Ingles has these magazines, and also a catering magazine
Yes.
too, if you want to throw a big party. So anyway, don't forget to pick that up, and let's put some of this over here
Let's
with
do
our
it.
shepherd's pie.
Put a little bit on the plate, and then I will dress it up with some dressing.
There we go.
Star of the show right here. Oh, so good. There you go.
And there you go. There's your comfort food, full of flavor, full of just warmth, and full of spring.
Yeah, and
This is
good for you.
Yeah, good for you. Here's the spring vibes. And I want to thank everybody on the show today. Ashley York, that represents Women of Wow. Make sure you go by to see her, make a difference. And also my friend Dallas McCade.
I love coming in with Abby J.
Tune in to 101.5, and happy spring. We'll see you next time.